Sean Smith, what's up? Are we launching today? We're launching to the public. We've launched to the private for a long time. A lot of folks doing a good job on Real Trader so far. All right, cool. We got the live feed.
Does that mean that old people are we getting the update today?
The old people are getting migrated to the update today. Yeah,
Awesome. That's amazing.
yeah. Long time coming. Long time coming.
Morning, team. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, dog. How you feeling?
Good. You need me to call you? I saw your message, but I didn't hear back from Sean.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay, okay.
Y'all need you
No,
to
just
call me.
whenever
I
you
sent
can.
you a long message the other day, Greg, and you ain't called me in 3 days. So we got a problem. We'll deal with it one on one, kid.
Kid, that's so fair. And that's not like me. It's been a little crazy, and I apologize publicly.
Yeah,
Public, publicly apologize. Please
yes.
forgive me. I won't let that happen again. You did. I apologize.
Hey man,
See, you got to know when you got to
it
agree.
happens so fast. Right when you think you're
Yeah,
in the clear, Ken remind
right,
you.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Right when you think you're in the clear, you gotta love it. Let me see. Well, that's a few of us. Let's go ahead and trade. Some announcements, places I go and get domestic announcements. Econo Day. And today's Thursday. We have an announcement, I think, in 2 more minutes. These times are in Eastern Standard Time. So we have GDP, international trading good, and jobless claims at 8:30, along with corporate profits, retail investors, and wholesale inventories. In other words, the market is going to go crazy at 8:30 in just about a minute and change. So if you're in a trade, cover. And if you're not in a trade, you might want to wait. Okay. But if you're addicted to trading the news, start your engines. Here we go. They even laughing at y'all on Instagram, man. D-Town Hulk, like, man, going back and forth with Greg and Ken. You know, going with Greg and Ken is like, you know what I'm saying? That's like brother. You know, it goes down. I think later on we have 10 o'clock and 10:30s. Pending home sales at 10 and EIA natural gas report at 10:30. Should be a pretty calm day in the market. Not too many announcements after that. All right. For you folks on Instagram, please feel free to join me live on YouTube, where you can actually kind of like see the screen and follow along, that sort of thing. Okay. Outside of domestic announcements, I like to also check for the international announcements to find out what's going on in the financial markets internationally. And it seems to be a calm day around the world. We're the only ones with red folders, and they should hit in 3, 2, 1. Now they are pending. I'll refresh the screen to see what we'll get. Lord, I'm on pins and needles. I have the same stuff over here. Final GDP quarter over quarter came out to the good. Unemployment claims, please God, let people still have jobs. Goods trade and balance came out a little bit under what we were looking for, but that doesn't surprise us with what's going on internationally with trading. Prelim wholesale inventories came out good. Unemployment claims came out better than we forecast, thank God. The final GDP quarter over quarter should be all right. Shouldn't it be all right? I'm looking for a 2.3 out of this. Any of these announcements you're not familiar with, all you have to do is kind of click the folder next to it, and it'll give you the source of the data. Yeah, there we go. We got a 2.3 out of it. We're looking for what it measures, the usual effect, the frequency of the announcements. You can check the historicals, like what happened before, definitions, et cetera, and why we care. So let's read one, for example. If you wanted to understand what was going on with GDP price index quarter over quarter, you could say the Bureau of Economic Analysis, or the BEA, is the people who put out this announcement. Dope. And it measures the annualized change in the price of all goods and services included in GDP. That's pretty good. The usual effect is actual greater than forecast is good for currency, which means it's good for the markets. It'll make the markets rise. It's released quarterly about 85 days after the quarter ends, right? So our next release will be in June on the 27th. And here's some notes. While this is quarter over quarter data, it is reported in an annualized format, which is quarter change times 4. The previous listed is the actual from the preliminary release, and therefore the history data will appear unconnected. GDP deflator is what it's also called, and you even have a little definition. So if ever you kind of want to get a deeper understanding, why do they say that, or what are they talking about, or what's going on the TV? You know, when they say GDP, interest rates, gas, inflation rates, or cost of goods, or what is CPI? You can basically come here and kind of learn about it. Okay. So far, so good. Shouldn't be anything too crazy onto the news. Any questions about the news before we keep moving? All right, no questions. New people, I just want to say what's up. If it's your first week in our free week in the trade room, I want to say, hey, I'm Jay. You don't see me much because everybody in here can trade. The room is full of fantastic traders, and leaders in our community are second to none. So maybe you were here on Monday and you got a chance to hang out with Pat, or Tuesday you were here to hang out with Sam, or maybe you came Tuesday night and you hung out with Rose Vaughn. Maybe you were here on Wednesday, yesterday, and you got a chance to hang with Money Mo in the morning. Or if you were there in the nighttime, you traded with Nye last night, but here I am today. Tonight, you can also hang out with my man DG. If DG won't be in the place, maybe you'll have MB in there tonight, and then tomorrow you'll be with MVP Vince, money making moves over there. So I think that if you're in your first 7 days, you should have enjoyed yourself this week. 5 days of trading during the day, 3 nights of trading, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So man, it's been a great time. Anybody enjoying their free week? If you're a free
Yeah,
week, some put a wide.
yes, yes, indeed. I'm so. Oh, let me cut my mute on.
It's all good.
Mm.
It's all good. What we're trying to do right now is make sure that people, everybody gets a chance to see that trading is real and regular folks do it every day. Now, new people, things are going to accelerate as I start talking about the candles. Maybe some of it you will understand, some of it you won't. At any point in time, all you got to do is say, hey, say that again, or why'd you do that, or what did you do? What are you doing there? And then I'll answer your question because that's what I'm committed to doing. Okay. Does this make sense? I want to say peace to everybody on Instagram, peace to everybody on YouTube, love to everybody in the Bond Bully community. Let's get to work. I'm going to start with who I always start with. I always start with the bonds. It's always my way to get started. I'll close because that's cheating, or I'll go to a new account so I don't have any cheating going on. um, the bonds are different from our indexes because they trade out of Chicago, not New York. They trade out of the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, or the CBOT, the Chicago Board of Trade, and the bell rings for them at 7:20 a.m. Eastern. So this market is already open. Not sure if you all know, but historical fact, Chicago was one of the greatest trading posts in our nation, which is why we still use it as a trading post now. Um, let's start at the dailies and work our way down. I feel good about what I'm seeing. Sellers look pretty in control, well-handedly in control. Maybe it's time for them to respect some things. So while we're together, I'm looking for kind of a back and forth, or a little consternation, maybe a little up and maybe a little down. We don't have necessarily a direction. I know typically people will look at a red day and want to immediately turn into sellers, but we might have to do some buying today. How do you take advantage of the free week, first day of this week? And I just hopped on for your live. Go to the link in my bio, click on free 7 days, put your name, email, phone number, and I'll send you all the details that you need in order to join. Um, no, I'm not selling these. Sorry about that, Carmelo, but I do like this shirt too. It's my little around the house shirt. You know what I'm saying? My little around the house shirt, my little take out the trash shirt. Prices that I'm interested in today, the ones that at least make me kind of do a double take. I think that the market should kind of be between 116.12 and 115.13. We should kind of stay in there today. I'm watching a few other things, but I think that should kind of bind us today, if possible. What I'm looking for is maybe for the market to kind of get up and get out of there. Let's go back and see if we can get 115.24s. Something like that would feel good. You know, if they can kind of get a little bit higher, I'd be cool with that. But even if they got higher than 15.24, I'm not mad. Maybe if they went to 116.00, I'm not mad at that. But there's a reason why they should be kind of, you know, chilling today, not trying to get any lower. Okay. Prices that I'm watching. Once again, I'm watching 115.13. I'm watching 116.12. I think those are good enough for me on the daily chart. We're moving along to a 4-hour time frame. This means each of these candles, rather than last chart, they're being made every day, one candle a day. This is one being made every 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? So my 4-hour chart to me looks really cool. Looks like you're supposed to be long to probably 115.25, 115.26. Looks pretty easy and simple there. It might be a good long off the open there. If I had to choose any direction, that might be the one that I choose. Overall, here, prices that I'll pay attention to are the 115.25s. I'll watch the 116.09s. I'll keep an eye on the 115.10s and ultimately 115.08. Okay, that's what I'll watch. This is my hourly chart. And typically on my hourly chart, because we are trading together for a couple hours, I start marking the prices that interest me most here on this chart. So I'll start marking them down in sim. I'll take some sim orders and I'll represent places where I'm interested. Those places, to me, if I started up here, I'll probably start at like 117.13, selling it. I'll continue with that, 117.03. You can count on me at 116.23. I love to sell 116.15. Hey, 116.09 looks good.
Order submitted.
There's also something between 115.28 and of course the culprit 115.26 today. So I'll watch that. If I had to beat anything now,
Order fill.
immediately be a buyer. Buying feels and looks good to me right now. And if there was anything that I would buy, any prices that I would buy below, I think those prices would be here.
Order submitted.
13, and then I'd buy a 7.
Order submitted.
And then, of course, I'd buy a 114.28.
Order submitted.
And I'd buy 23
Order submitted.
and 13.
Order submitted.
Those are the prices that interest me. So I notate them. If market ever gets to one of those prices, then I'll hear that they are out. The prices of, you know, are at the money. And then from there, I can decide whether or not I want to be a part of the position. For kicks, I'm going to put a 115.19. Market open is 14 plus or minus 16 is 30 above and 30 below. That might be kind of high, my boy. That might be kind of high. I don't know if you got that kind of juice. Let's check the 5-minute chart underneath the overnight low today. I think that's important. We haven't been underneath the low since February 21st. So kind of let's go back on the 5-minute chart and look at what happened underneath the low. It's always good to kind of look left at what happened at different prices.
Order submitted.
31.
Order submitted.
Listen to that. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's pretty good. Bonds people, do you all have any questions about this? The 3 of you all that trade bonds?
No, it's all good.
Okay, okay. Good morning. Okay, cool, cool. Just checking, making sure YouTube is good. They're good. And then let's go back to it. We'll go to the ES next. Cause I really need you so. I think I have 5,800s as a target when we spoke on Saturday. And I said somewhere between mid 5,800s. They shouldn't go any higher than that. If you were here for our Saturday workshops, make sure you lean in on those Saturdays. I'm able to answer a lot of questions, tell you what I think about the upcoming week. It's a good opportunity to hang out on the Saturdays. Let me go watch full version at no, I should put on YouTube at Trader. All right. Yeah, Saturday, that's what I mentioned. I think the mid 5,800 should be resistance for us, and I think they should come on down. I think ultimately they might want to check that check 5650 and go back down, check 5552. I don't think it'll happen this week, but there's some reasons for it. Definitely some reasons for it. Let me check a weekly chart over here just to make sure I'm thinking about things properly. Reason. Reason that we're here. Mhm. Yeah, this look about basic. Yeah, come on. Sell off for your boy. Quit tripping and just sell off for me, baby. I know what you want to do. You just gotta do it for me. Come on. I'd be surprised if daily buyers could do anything today. I'd be surprised if buyers move the market. If they did, God bless them. Love, but I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised. I think they need to come down a little bit lower. It's gonna be a little tight little day probably in the morning while we're together, so don't try and get the 20 pointer or the 30 pointer or the 10 pointer. If they show you 7 points, they show you 5 points, you take it. All right. And don't do the okay, it's going in my direction. It's gonna keep going. Don't do that one, okay? Don't do that. Everybody hear me on this? Microphone check 1 2. Can you all hear me? Put a Y in the chat.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
This is not one of those,
Yeah.
oh, it's going to just keep on going. No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not it. NOTIT. Not it. 4 hour. Hmm. 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 No. Hmm. No, I'll be waiting for you. Do, 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 do. Ooh, 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 ooh. Be on your way. Yeah. I'll be waiting for you. Cause I really need you so. Boom. Mm. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, this says sell off too. Places I'll be watching 57, 70s, especially the low 70s, like 71 or so. Watch these fools down here. They're gonna try and stop you. 45 is gonna try and stop you. I don't think ultimately that 45 stops you. I think 45 moves out of the way, gets punched in the neck. It might be difficult though, because of what they did yesterday in the afternoon. That was kind of like a sell-off. That was tough. So people really want to sell 58.81. That's what they want to sell. You know, that's what wants to happen. If I'm over here, that's what they want to do. It's just, I don't know if they're gonna be able to do it. Uh, let's see. Let's see. I think that sellers could go deeper, in my opinion, and I don't know why the buyer response is so vehement from these levels. Uh, I would have tried to get a little lower, 24, before I kind of stood up for myself. So let's see what's up. 24. 24.29. Okay, 24.29.71. I think that's what you watch if you're in here playing the game. On the hourly chart, I'm going to do the same thing I did on the bonds hourlies. Let's check the bonds, by the way. Bonds are making their way. They never picked up my 19s. Did they touch them at least? They came down and touched them and didn't fill them. Did anybody get filled at the 19s?
Nope, I didn't get filled either.
Jesus.
Posted too.
I would say preliminary targets, you could start putting the brakes on 24.25. I got mine at 26, but long is cool. I'm looking 19s, 21s. When you start getting up to 24.25, you can start feeling comfortable about, some sellers being present. You can feel comfortable about their presence there. I'm expecting them in this area. Okay. What you gonna do with them, though, is the question, Mr. Bonds. That's what I want to see. In the morning, what we do more than anything, trying to trade and hurry to trade. Most people, they're rushing to decision, buy this, sell this. I like playing detective for a little while. Let me just find out what's going on. Let me listen for a second. And after I listen, then I'll play. And you know what I'm saying? Like I learned that as a musician. You don't just pick up your instrument in a band and just go to playing like crazy. Like you don't know what anybody else has said and you're not listening. So I try when I show up to the market to just listen. I promise. I just try and listen. What are they saying? What are they doing? What are they interested in? What are they trying to accomplish? Like no lie. That's my vibes. That's my vibes. So some trades. If I were to trade over here, I'd probably buy and sell some stuff. Let's do it.
Order submitted.
58, 54, 58, 38. Pair that with 34.
Order,
I would also sell a 13.
order,
I would sell a 58.01. I would sell a 57.93 or 94. I would sell a 57.85. I would sell a 74, but you might have to cheat it a little lower to get some love. So maybe a 72 or 3. If I had to be anything right now, we didn't see another time frame. I feel like I should be a seller overall, but I don't know if this is the price where selling should be done. I need to check another time frame before I make a choice. 11 more minutes on this hour. We'll start seeing some stuff pretty soon.
order submitted.
44s we spoke about on the 4-hour chart. 30s we spoke about on the 4-hour chart. 24s and 25s we spoke about on the 4-hour chart.
Order submitted.
All those still make sense. 12s I would buy. 57.12 and then 56.91 I would buy.
Order submitted.
All right. And after that, it's nothing. Like Jeezy said, 56, 57
Order submitted.
is down there. Okay. That's what I would do. Those are the places and prices that I think sellers are and buyers are. Those are the places where I see setups that allow me to have confidence. And I think if I had to do anything right now, and this is like a challenge that I issued to myself, if I had to do anything right now, and God knows I really don't want to here, I'm going to go against my mind. My mind says that I should sell, but I'm going to buy. I'm going to kind of go against my judgment here.
Order filled.
I know down's the way, but I don't think it's right now. I think down's the way next hour, quarter the way through. And I think that they do it from like 63 or 70. That's what I think. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's go to the NASDAQ. We're the NASDAQ traders. Y'all on here? Put a Y in the chat box and say, yeah.
Oh, yes, sir. We here.
Shout out to everybody with no patience that hate waiting. Ah, 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 ah. Mm, 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 ah, ah. Mm, 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 mm. Why do y'all like the NASDAQ so much? What is it about the NASDAQ that you like? Let's just have a discussion. Can we have a
Speed.
quick 5-minute talk? Somebody in the chat,
Speed.
you can type it or you can unmute your mic
Speed.
and say it. Why do you like the NASDAQ so much? Talk to me.
Speed.
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 Yes, sir.
That's the
Speed.
only reason people like the NASDAQ.
Speed goes both ways though.
For sure. And that's where risk management comes in.
Those are the only two people that like the NASDAQ. Anybody else like the NASDAQ? Oh, y'all got
I
your
think
kids
it's
Yeah,
on.
I like the NASDAQ, but I also trade I trade parallel with the NASDAQ. I trade NQ and MNQ.
Okay. Okay. So you watch it and play on a place that ain't gonna hurt you too bad if it goes wrong.
Yes, sir.
I like
Risk
that.
management.
I like that. I like that. So is speed the overall reason? Are we saying that? Is that why we like the
Yes,
NASDAQ?
sir. Speed.
Jay,
What's up?
what's up, bro? Now
I'm
I
chilling.
like
What's up,
it.
like
I
JK?
like it,
What's up?
man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, man? Now I like it because I like how price seems to bounce off them hourlies and 4 hour levels. And on the Nasdaq, if it hit it, it may bounce off of it and run 12 points quick. And if you're on the
Mm,
minis, you can get in and out 3 seconds, be in and out, 150, $200 to be done. Now, of
mm.
course, it can happen the opposite way, but I noticed if you look at the wicks, when it reacts off them 4 hours, hourly and daily levels, it wicks up, it hits them and bounces. And
Okay.
I've been training the micros lately, man, and putting that defense in, Jay. It's been working really well.
I like that.
I came off the minis and now I'm doing the micros. I'm having a lot more success with your eyes
I like
using
it.
defense.
I like it.
Yeah, man.
Sizing matters, sometimes people, this is just Jay. Now you don't have to listen to me. I'm just a trader. But you have to put your career together, your trading career, like smart boxers put their boxing career together. Put your trading career together like that. Put it together how smart basketball players put together their basketball career. I think boxers, tennis players, um, mm, boxers have it best. I think boxers and MMA because they literally get to choose their opponent. I think basketball players have it really, really well too because they get to choose who they play with to some degree. Um, I think all of y'all are playing with the right team. I mean, if you ain't here making money with the Bullets, you're doing right. You know what I'm saying? Like we make a lot of money every day. But what you choose to trade matters. You could have a situation like I just look at Floyd. Floyd Mayweather put his career together by fighting people that he thought that he could beat and then making them seem like they could beat him in his marketing. He always showed big respect to his opponents. He always praised them for some of their skill set or something like that. He always did that. And I think in the back of his mind, he always knew he could whoop him. Always. When you're trading, sometimes you might say, you know what? I could trade gold or the NASDAQ, or I could get over here, or I could do that. But to do it might risk too much. I might leave myself too vulnerable. You know, not every one of us has the type of account where we could trade 2 contracts on the NASDAQ every day. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 contracts on the NASDAQ, you could be down $3,000 before you know it. And I don't know if anybody out here has that kind of account. So sometimes the allure of an instrument is so shiny and bright that it'll bring you in. But the whole thing is kind of like that Starbucks logo. Y'all know about that Starbucks logo? Anybody know about the Starbucks logo? The Starbucks logo is of a mythological set of characters called the Sirens. And what the sirens did, they were beautiful and they sung on the shores to men on ships. Beautiful songs, and they were beautiful women. And as the ships would try to come to the women, there would be rocky boulders and things coming out of the water that sink the ships. Those are the sirens. They're beautiful. And if you go look at a logo, you'll see these half woman, half mermaid images inside of the Starbucks logo. And Starbucks telling you what they're doing. They calling you into their store so you can crash out and have to be stuck. That's what they trying to do on the logo. And the NASDAQ is a similar kind of instrument because of how quickly it moves. It turns green really quick, but it turns red really quick. So always don't just weigh up how quickly you can make money. Weigh up how quickly can I lose it? And then say, okay, well, maybe I like the way the NASDAQ moves. It's temperament, like Jacob was talking about, the respecting of these levels and stuff like that. Man, that's pretty good. That's really good. But maybe instead of playing it in the NASDAQ, I like what Chris said. Hey, watch the NASDAQ, trade the micro, trade the MNQ. That way, your risk parameter is not as great, and you can enjoy the same temperament of the market without all of the risk. Okay. All right. All right. Let's get back to it. 2 more minutes left on the hour. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Y'all like
Hey,
Jay.
Jay.
I'll let Tyler shut up. Call some trades. What's up?
Hey, Jay.
Mhm.
Hey, team, sorry to bother you. Hey, real quick, just I wanted to put this community because this doesn't happen always. Just got privy to a code that I think is only good until 11:45. If you trade Apex in particular, and it's 90% off, and the 250Ks and 300Ks are priced at the 50K. So that means I think you can get the 250 and 300 for like $16, just FYI. So, let me put the code in. I said all that. I need to put the code in. I'll just put it in there. Just in case you guys want it. I'll just put it in there and type it in there.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Down looks like the way over here. If I'm on a daily chart, I'm watching 20152 or 2152. I like 195.93 as well. On the 4-hour chart, down looks to be the way. How's that ES trade going? Yeah, I said I would buy it because it felt better. I know it feels like we should be selling from higher. I know. If I had to, I would buy it. But over here, 202.93, 203.54. I will watch out for those kind of places. I like the low of the 2100 candle on the 4-hour chart too. It feels like down's the way. It's just like the market doesn't know yet. You know what I'm saying? What'd you say? Kane Wayne with it. I don't know what you said. Can't hear you. You sound like Darth Vader. I am your father. Down looks to be the way over here too. I just don't think it's down from here. 60-minute chart is what's next. I'm gonna start speeding now. You all like keep up and stuff. I'm selling what you count? Okay. I'm selling 205.35. I'm selling 204.89. I'm selling 204 double.
Order submitted.
I'm selling, I like the 203.52.
Order submitted.
I like the 202.93. It's target rich. It's a target rich environment over here. Selling
Order submitted.
the top of the range over here, 201.49. If I had to do anything right now, I'd be a buyer. Oh, I have an ATM strategy on. Let's switch that to none. Let's buy.
Order filled.
Then I would probably buy the low
Order
there and buy the 199.96. it's a lot going on. Like they could slip today over
Order
there. It's a lot happening. Things can get really tricky. I would 198.50.
order
I would pair that with the 198.19 some kind of way. If you can stand the squeeze, if not, only the 198.19. Don't do the top one. Jesus. 196.91.
submitted.
And finally 196.06.
Order submitted.
That's the NASDAQ stuff. What I feel like they should do off the open is go up and sell down. That's what we'll be doing until we get to, I guess it depends on their pacing. 199.00 is first, and then 198.19 is second. I feel like it should be up and then down.
You think the buyer's gonna get their
Questions on the
lick back from
NASDAQ?
yesterday?
What?
Yeah. You think the buyer's gonna get their lick back from yesterday?
No. No.
They gonna try.
They're gonna try. They're gonna run up and get whooped.
Yeah,
At
I think
this point,
so.
I don't even think the buyers are responding. I think the sellers are being greedy with entries.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like it's going up because liquidity withdrawals, not because of anything else.
right.
No, to December. No, Joanna.
Order submitted.
24s and 25s come through. Bonds, y'all feeling all right over there? Yes, I haven't really called none, but if you get real froggy, you could buy 44s before 8:30. But you want to watch your chin. I prefer you be a seller today and you selling things like 63, 70. Those are the places. All right. Hello, gold. How are you? Jesus. All right. Jesus. What a response. What a response. Look at that. What a response. You thought you had him down last week, and the devil said, no, hey, God, we give you glory. Look at that. That's crazy. What a response. It took them 3 days to push him down, and in one day, they've done like 2.5 days worth of buying. That's pretty impressive. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay. Um, I love these kind of circumstances because inventory is a voting system and the final chapter covers them. While I cannot read the book to you in order to show you how to trade highs in this manner, I will kind of show you some of my other tricks when it comes to trading highs and going, as Elsa would say it, into the unknown. But just for the time being, I think I like this high, the 30.95.02 sellers. So if I had to do anything immediately, I'd be a seller. All right.
Order filled.
And then the other prices that I care about, I think in this range are the 30.35. I know that that's quite a big split, but that's what the market is showing. There is a trade that I used to teach a long time ago called the two candle rule. And it's working like a charm right now. Any old bullies remember the two candle rule?
Yeah.
Long, long, long time ago when Kyle was just a baby.
Order filled.
The 26 target, all right. I think now what I'd like for them to do is if I had another plan, the plan would be hit that back door. So 28, then short, new hour. And then I want them to go 28 back down to 19, in my opinion. That's what I would like to see. Let's see if I can get filled on a 28. I'm going to cheat it one tick earlier and take a 27 just to ensure that I get filled. Bonds people, you got your first joint. ES folks, y'all, it's kind of shaping up, I think it's long to the open short. And then I think off the open, they're long to short, in my opinion. Gold in places the seller like the 201.51, 21.51 is the area, I think, on the NASDAQ or on the ES. It feels like a high 60, low 70. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Not sure if y'all are short gold, but that's working out pretty good too. 4-hour stuff. To me, it feels like buyers are, they're really doing their thing. They're just about to meet opposition now. So, selling would be the predominant move here on gold if you wanted to make money quickly. Any questions about this stuff as I'm going? Y'all feel free to ask. Like, it's not just about, me kind of talking forever. If there are any questions about the NASDAQ markets or any other markets, that I've already covered, or if you're about to get into a position and you're wondering about the fidelity of it, please let me know. I don't want you to go in here, lose a lot of money, then wait on me to call and you end up with a break-even day. Like, say something. Don't be in here suffering. Yeah. Okay. Cool. 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 I think that I think maybe they buy up here at 30.85, and then you'll probably be able to sell them again at the same spot, the 90s. Okay. I'm on the hourly chart, so let's talk about this.
Can somebody put the numbers for the NASDAQ in the chat?
I'll show you the chart again.
Order submitted.
But one day it'll be
The
so
limit
many people.
orders.
I know. I'll show you the chart one more time on the NASDAQ. I will. So that way you'll have it.
Order submitted.
What most people do is they'll take a screenshot or a picture of my screen.
Order submitted.
That'll help you.
Yeah, I did that, but it's blurry, so I can't read the
Order
numbers.
submitted.
Okay, it's all good. So I'm gonna show you again.
Order submitted.
That way you'll have it. Sound good?
Order
Do
submitted.
that.
I'm so done.
Order submitted.
Dude.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Yep. This is what it looks like right now. And the sellers have something, they need to do something quick, or else, we'll be in a problem here. Okay. All right. Anybody got any questions about gold? Good. All four instruments, I'm thinking bonds are questionable at the 26, 27. They should be pulling back in. I like the indexes for overall down while we're together, but I think their first move is up, then down. And I like gold. Man, sell it from the top. Sell it from the top till anybody say anything different. Any questions about any of this stuff? Look at us, man. It's 8:10 in the morning and we're done with the breakdown. We even had stuff about the NASDAQ. I want to say peace to everybody for coming through, hanging out. If you're on Instagram, feel free to go over to YouTube and watch live. Y'all say what's up to all the YouTube people. Y'all unmute your mic, say what's up to Instagram, and say what's up to YouTube. Bond Bullies, y'all say what's up.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Okay. Lawful Remedy, I'm trading what is this? I'm trading the NASDAQ. I'm trading gold, ES, so the S&P 500, and I'm trading the 30-year Treasury bonds. And shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm trading volatility at all. I don't think the market's too volatile right now. All right. Cool. What I like to do after I do all my detective work is just take a moment, breathe a second, because that was a lot of looking at candles all at once. And you know, sometimes when you look at them too much, they kind of all get jumbled up. So I take a moment and I notice my day. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for a beautiful day. Skies be blue and man, it's springtime. The trees are kind of blooming again and blossoming and you know, turning colors. Man, you see beautiful trees. Um, Full of white leaves and lavender and deep purples and burnt oranges and stuff like that as they come back into their full green. I think it's amazing. Uh, and birds are coming back, so I'm really excited about that. Springtime, we gotta take all the heavy coats and put them back on the winter racks, and I can start to wear some shorts again, thank God. Boy, it was cold. They had a Miami boy freezing out here. Whew. If there are any questions about course material, questions about access, and questions about those sort of things, feel free to ask right now. This is the part where you have the chance to kind of ask me any questions you might have, okay?
Yeah, I put in the chat a question. What is a bum bully indicator?
Well,
I mean, a bully indicator.
I've created indicators that do things for me, and they do cool things for me, like set up my day. Like if you notice on I use it basically on all my charts, but I guess it's most obvious on the bonds chart. I couldn't get picked up at a 27. They turned on that 26. God dog it. If you notice these thick green lines and the orange line above and below, you'll also notice a white dotted line. These mark out the four most important, in my opinion, prices throughout the overnight high, the overnight low, the open, and the market open for me. They also give me a fifth range, which is called the ORT. So it's a set of indicators that I created. It's called the 4LR. And what it does is set up your overnight levels. You can easily see where they buying from, where they selling from, what open, what's the market open, what's the opening range. Um, Aside from that, there are indicators that tell me trade setups, you know. So for example, you'll see some like boxes. If you see these boxes like this is an indicator that's called the gaps indicator. So it's a gap finder and it'll show you any gap and then remove the gap from the chart after the gap has fully satisfied our full trading sequence of gaps. When you learn gaps from me, you learn them like a movie. Either the movie is going to have 3 scenes or 6 scenes. But when the scene is done, then the gap goes away and it's no longer drawn. As you can see, the movie's over in this area, right? So this was a gap right here, but the movie's over. So it's no need to continue to have it there. Aside from that, I have a levels indicator that's a part of our bond bully like indicator. So they're called bullicators. And I have a mother bar, inside bar finder. That's a part of it as well. So yeah, those are bullicators. Good question. Any other question?
And when are you making them available again?
Probably within the next month.
Okay.
Within the next month. The technology part of what we do, like there's an education company where we teach people how to trade, but then there's a software development arm. We've been bogged down with Real Trader for a long time, just trying to make sure that that project gets off the ground. Then all of the necessary relationships to other entities that we need in order to service any of the community when it comes down to it. So finally, we got a lot of stuff in place. I mean, it involves everything from background checks to financial disclosures to everything in order to partner with people. So yeah, we got that part done. And tonight is Real Traders Live, the first live where we invite folks. I'm not sure if you got emails or text messages about it, but we got like a live tonight. And then you know, we'll be porting everyone that was a beta tester into their final form, you know what I'm saying, into the production version of Real Trader. And then at that time, right after that, we'll make sure that the indicators are available as well.
Hello,
Hey.
good morning. Thank you for having me. I just saw the app on Facebook and then I just say, well, why not? So actually, I've been trying on my own. I'm not like advanced like you guys because I can tell, but I would like to know if I want to be part of, I don't know if you're offering a class or school, I don't know. Because
Yes. What I do on these first 7 days, and I appreciate you joining. These first 7 days, you get an opportunity to come in and see what we do and see how I teach and, you know, put your hands on daytime rooms and nighttime rooms. And then you have the options if you would like to join.
Order
and
canceled.
learn course material, stuff like that. So I'll grab a link for you. And I'll drop it in the chat. So you'll go to this link and I'll drop it in the chat. And you could just start. Just being in our trade room is $119. That's 8 trade rooms per week and 1 workshop on Saturdays at 2 p.m. Eastern. So literally 9 times a week or 36 times a month. And that's if you have a night job and you're available in the day, or if you have a day job and you're only available to trade at night. We have trading going on Monday through Friday in the morning, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at night. And that's all $119. And then if you want some course material and want to learn how we're looking at the market, this is really your education on why we're so successful. You can choose the master plan, and it'll hook you up with stuff like level up your bag with levels, the gap mastery course, the bullicators are in there too. And then finally you have I think to me, like you get the BAM course, which is everything I know, how I look at the market, you know, 4 most important levels, day types, tendencies, market stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then you get the levels stuff, you get the gap stuff, you get deep dives into both of those setups, which are amazing. You get kind of a more 360-degree full view of what it is we do. So you can choose any one of those, and then you hold the material as long as you want to hold the material. After you pay the $897, then you can keep it for $199 a month. The goal that we have here is to make education really, really accessible for people. And you know, these courses have changed a lot of lives. Are there any lives in here that these courses have changed? Anybody paid off some bills because of this stuff that's in these courses? Anybody bought a car, paid off a credit card because of this? Put a Y in the chat box and say yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Only 2 of y'all. Okay, the rest of y'all then leave then. What are you talking about? I'm asking if this has worked for anybody, and
Yes,
only
it
2 of
has.
you got something to say?
It's definitely worked. I'm just finally getting to my payout stage because I'm new. So I plan on buying stuff soon.
Okay. Y'all wake up now. There's 74 of y'all in here. Y'all all waiting with your cameras off. I don't know who's who. Has this stuff been good to anybody?
Order filled.
Y'all let me
Hey,
know.
Jay, you know we're in trade mode. You know this thing, life changing for all of us, bro. You know that, man. You know
We
that,
traded.
bro.
We traded.
I gotta say so. We got guests. We have company here, folks who don't know what's going on. They need to know. You know what I'm saying? There are 2 ways you overcome: by good old-fashioned work and some testimonies. And if you are not willing to say what something is, my grandma used to say, "It's a po frog won't croak at his own pond." I'm just trying to hear you croak. Is the course material good? Is the community any good?
It's
Put it
it's
in the chat
great,
box.
man.
Absolutely.
Let
Absolutely.
me
Excellent. I
let me
love
say
it.
this, Jay.
Excellent.
It's one of a kind, man.
Absolutely. I learned so much more on how to trade. Thank
I
you.
was able to retire my wife, even bought a horse. Even
Man.
bought a horse.
You know, so new folks, you're in a good place. You're in a good place. Grab some education and go for it. You know, you'll be.
I just want to say good morning, everyone. I'm coming from options
Who are
and
you?
forex. I'm Donna.
Hey, Donna, it's
Anderson.
just because your phone say iPhone. What
Oh,
is
it does? Okay.
you know, so we can see.
Okay, I would change my name. But I was the one that joined earlier in
I can't
December
hear.
by
I
my
can't see
grandmother.
you though. I'm trying to see you. Turn your camera
Oh,
on.
hold on. My hair ain't done.
Neither is mine. We're all
Oh, how
right.
you turn the, hold on.
You hit
I
that
don't even
little
know how you,
thing at the bottom. Are you on your
I
phone
still
or
got my
computer?
smartphone. My phone.
Tap your screen and then you should see some options at the bottom pop up.
Oh yeah.
When they,
Y'all, no, I've been crying all morning. You know, my grandmother just passed, but okay.
no, I didn't know that.
All right, here.
Hey, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
No, here you
Our
go. You gonna get it.
condolences.
I'm
Our
sorry,
condolences. Our
but
condolences.
I'm sorry to hear about that. What's your grandmama
I just
name?
want to say Ruby.
Love to Miss Ruby. Love,
Mhm.
love.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Jay made me cry this morning again, all over. But my grandmother,
Condolences.
I started trading 2 years ago. When my grandmother got sick, my I was trying to. I'm a nurse. I'm a nurse practitioner. I own my own practice. I've been practicing for 20 some years, but I'm ready to retire from nursing since she's gone now. But I've been trading for 2 years in options and forex. I just jumped over to futures. I'm actually in profit right now on the minis, the ES and the NQ. I'm actually in profit, $6.06. So I'm doing pretty good, but I want to do better. Like I want to learn more, and I want to retire from nursing definitely in 3 years. And I love trading. Um, but I want to I'm gonna take this profit right here because it's $10 and $14. So I'm just like practicing on a $260 account, and I have a demo account too. But I've
Nice.
just been practicing and trying to build up my account, but I just want to learn as much as I can
Wonderful.
about but I joined you in December. But she passed away December 29th.
Right.
That was me. That was
Yeah,
me.
that takes your focus away. And there are things that are more important than the chart. Lots of
Yes.
most
That
things.
was me who you were talking to on IG. And
Oh, for real?
yeah.
Love,
But I
love,
thank you. I thank you for everything. And I thank
love.
you for letting me come back.
Hey man, that's all it's about. Ain't no
And options whoop my butt. The indices whoop my behind one day. Big Daddy Q, he beat me up real bad. So I play SBX and Q real lightly. Real lightly. But I do other stocks too. When I see them, beat up, I'll go in, wait for the range to break, and I'll trade in options. But I'm looking forward to moving to futures without the Greeks. Or do a little bit of both because my mind is framed to do. We can do all things through Christ who
Gang
strengthens us.
Widow. Gang Widow. Yes, we can.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can so I make money trading options. I make money. Ooh,
Order
I'm on
filled.
22 and 11. Y'all real good. Y'all real spiritual over here. Y'all helping me out a lot. I'm up like 18 and 31. So these are like my really big days right here. I mean,
What
futures.
I need you to do. I need you to do me a favor.
In 1 week.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. I need you to get some education.
Yes.
Because you saying big days.
I do.
And I'm proud of your big days. But man, when I tell you it's some days coming, if you stick around here, there's some days coming to blow your mind. Anybody ever had a trading day that blew their minds in here? Anybody ever had? I remember one time last month, somebody said they made 63 in a day, and that's $63,000.
What?
Folks hit me up making $12,000
That was me, the drunken master.
The drunken.
Oh, that was you? And it's a female? Okay, that is
Yeah.
good. Y'all, I am so sorry. I am so sorry about my hair, y'all.
Oh, you look great. You look
I've been
great.
like crying. I've been crying all day, y'all. Like the mornings are rough because I used to go take care of her in the mornings because I'm a nurse. But y'all, look, I'm so sorry. But anyway,
it's all good.
Look, I'm hiding my face. Anyway, yeah, y'all, we have profit over here. I just taught myself this like last week, and I'm at $44 and $22. I put everything on I use Trade-O-Vate, and I put everything on my what's this, Trading View?
Mm-hmm. She's so excited. I remember when trading felt like this. Y'all remember when trading was like this? She's so excited.
I can't believe it. I just taught myself I was like, I'm going to learn futures. I said, I'm going to learn this. I'm going to learn it. If I can teach myself options, I'm going to learn futures. And we are like, if I can make 100 on this account today, I'll be good. And we have 47, 48, and 25, y'all.
She's so excited. She's so
I'll show you
excited.
my little screen.
Anybody, y'all do me a favor. Drop your P&L so far from things that either I've said or called. Drop your P&Ls in the
Oh,
chat.
I'm a witness. I'm trying to turn my screen around.
Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all
Yes,
right.
sir. Yes,
Everything's gonna
sir.
be all right.
Thank
I
you.
love your excitement. I remember those days when trading used to get me that excited. Now I get excited when people say that,
Thank
hey,
you.
I know what I'm doing. I'm making some money. So you kind of get me excited a little bit right now.
I am excited. I'm doing everything you asked me to do.
You
I'm
came in
ready.
for the free week?
I came in on the free week, but I'll pay, honey. I'm gonna pay her.
No,
So
no, no,
I'm
no, no.
leaving
It's all
paying.
good. I wonder what day are you on? Day 1, 7?
Oh, day one, y'all. Day one, and I'm at 50. Oh God, I'm at 65 and 28. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this profit. Yes, God is good. Amen. But I'm here. I'm ready to learn and do whatever you tell us to do.
Man, I love it. That's what it's about. You are literally what this is about.
Thank you.
I'm gonna tell my wife about you. Check.
We
Look at it. Look at it. She's like
90 some
closing it
dollars
out
today,
dollar by
y'all.
dollar.
Yay. That's
We got
like
2
for
more
me,
minutes
I
until the
just did this
open.
last week. Like I was so excited for myself.
Yo,
Let's go, y'all.
I'm excited about your future too.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice to meet everybody. I look forward to working with you all.
Man, it's gonna be great. Just check the chat. You know what I'm saying? People out here getting to it.
Thank you.
Look,
I can't wait.
Folks, I told you all this was going to start happening. Anybody remember the trade room in November when I was like, yo, I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit and there will be people coming. We have to be ready to receive them. One of the ways we receive them is by encouraging them. You can't be so stuck on your screen that you can't hear what's going on. That's how when I say a call, y'all say, but I didn't hear it. You so stuck. You gotta look up, look around, listen, ask a question. Okay. Another thing that will help you. I'm telling you, it doesn't seem like it will, but turn your camera on. If you're not laying down or on the toilet while you're trying to trade, you have to sit up and be attentive. You might have better P&Ls. You might just be able to listen more. You know what I'm saying? Just a little note. You maybe, comb your hair, put on a shirt and sit down in front of something, you know what I'm saying? And turn your camera on. Turn your camera on. I think that that's a very good thing. You have to have a posture or a readiness to receive. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just listen random. If you listening to something, look at it too. If you're listening at something, look at it and focus on it. If you're listening to something, look at it, listen to it, focus on it, and shut everything else out. This is our jobs. This is our profession. We make money like this. So, let's act like it. All right. Man, the ES in the last, I want to say 15 minutes has changed what I believe is possible. So let's have some fun with it. Gold people, you should be well satisfied. I think at some point we were up maybe like $1,400 on that position. Wanda, did you keep on holding it? I don't even think you should have taken it off. I told you we would get through that 85. In another 30 minutes, I think that we could still be below it. But if you want to, taking profit now would be kind of cool. Here's the buyer response that we were looking for off the open of the indexes. Okay.
Order submitted.
I like the longs here a little bit, but I want to watch and see. What are you?
It's gonna hit you to adjust it.
No. Come on, you gotta show me something I can love, baby. It feels like selling here is good, NASDAQ.
Order filled.
It feels like selling is good there. And targeting, God dog it, Jason, get the target out of there. Let your stop come in if it has to, because there still could be a little bit of fighting there. I wanted to sell a bit higher, 47s. It might climb a little more. Let your stop come in if it does, okay? Just let it come in, don't worry. Because the ES, the short is a little higher, okay? NASDAQ shorts are working now. In my opinion, I'm targeting, overall, I'll target down here, like 199.38. That's overall. Targets along the way are right here where you are right now, 200.16. Man, left me on the ES. They didn't come up to 47. You jerk. You can see if you can get a 38 in a minute. I don't know if you want it. I don't know if you want it right now. Did anybody take the 19 long on bonds? I know I said we wanted it to go from 27 down to 19, and then the 19 should be cool. Here's another place where targets can be taken, 199.95. Also, advance your stop. Advance it. If you lock in some profit, let's say 200.33. Man, these fools ain't gonna give me no interest on the ES. Had me doggone waiting on 47s. I used to love you. If you're in that NASDAQ trade with me, you're up $1,300 already. If you're in that gold trade I told you to take, you're up $1,000. You've already made 125 bucks on the bonds. Now we're making another 125. You understand what I'm saying? The ES position, I got missed at 47. Kind of pissed about that. Hopefully they come back and get me from 38. I won't be mad if they do.
Order filled.
Still love you, girl. Do. Wish I never known. No. Okay, target 57.30 on the ES. That's a great place to say, oh, we just sold a lot. Let's, you know what I'm saying? So if you feel like taking targets here, take them. Okay? That's NASDAQ stuff. That's ES stuff. We got another 27 seconds left on the candle, okay? Just waking up. The love is gone. Waiting for days to love again. Woo. Anybody heard that song? It's a song by Lucky Day off of the old album. I think it's called Used To. Well, when I tell you that song, so good.
I love him.
Jesus. Lucky killed it. I'm talking about killed it. I've been a Lucky fan for a while, and he just fell off my radar. He came back on the radar when I was out for spring break with the family. I hope you get a 38. You might not get it. You might have to settle for a 36 to the downside. NASDAQ people, 2000s. That's just it. It's going to keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not joking. Gold people, like, I told you we would be 85. I don't really see a buyer till 30.75, personally. Not one that's formidable. If you feel like locking in some profit, gold people, take your order. You're going to put a buy stop, lock in profit down to 30.86.1. That's what I want you to do. 199.72, that's a target. Now, look, I'm in trades because I want to keep reading them as though I'm in them. It puts me in a position where I'm always attentive. I'm calling them out for you. Okay? I think 41 to 38 short is a great short on ES. That's a great short. You could do that. That's 57.41, 57.38. Don't just sell it because it's moving. That's what idiots do. Like, oh, it's going down. I'm just gonna sell it. And then you take your stop and keep following, and then you drop your stop and get stopped out, then you sell a little bit again. That's dumb. Don't do that. We're mature here. We let trades go to where we believe they will go. Okay? Man, that 34, freaking 36. That ES thing, man, I wanted 47. They gave us 44. I was being very, very stingy. Okay? I was being very stingy. And since most of y'all trade the NASDAQ, I was paying most of my attention to the NASDAQ. But if you're in that trade with me, you're up almost $2,000. Hey, if you're in the gold short, we just got targets. That's targets on gold. We were in that trade for a while. So if you did it, I'm proud of you. You're in that trade for almost 45 minutes. It takes a really mature person to stay in a trade that long.
Appreciate you, big dog. Just passed the 250 on that gold trade.
You already know what it is. You can move your stop down to 20030 now. It's gonna keep going. I don't know. Like, don't look for it to come back. Okay, don't look. You know, I wanted 38. I keep wanting the better position for defensive, and man, you know, like the ES is choosing to. Oh gosh, so they're getting close to my body. Okay, bring it close. Okay, bring your stop in. This is like a technique where, hey, I'm not gonna let you go all the way back up. Like, if I'm a little mistargeted, I'm a little freaking low.
Filled.
Okay. We'll take 2 grand off of it.
Stop filled.
Okay, that's a 2 grand trade on the NASDAQ per contract. So if you're a 2-contract trader, that's 4,000 to the face. You only paid $119 to be in the room. Put this in your mind now. Everybody, I want you to see price and value side by side. It costs $119 a month to be here. And in one trade on one instrument, we made $2,000 just now. Ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like the bullies. Ain't nobody doing what we doing. You understand? Does everybody understand this clearly? Put a Y in the chat box or say yes.
Yes.
Y'all so focused on trying to buy something. Wow. If you're
Yes.
buying right now, stop trading. If you are buying right now, put a Y in the chat box and say yes. If you're buying on the indexes. Don't buy anything. Don't buy. What are you buying for? You should be selling. How much do we need to start with? I'm completely new. Start with skill. If you have the skill, people will throw money at you. They'll throw it at you. If you start with skill, okay? Somebody say, oh, I'm done. I got my little money. Y'all do me a favor. Type in the chat current P&Ls, P&Ls, P&Ls. We have these things called combine evaluations. If you have skill, people will pay you to trade. How many people in here are combine traders? Or in fact, when you put your P&L, put combine, live, sim, or whatever, put that there. And all the people who stingy about saying how much money they got and don't want to divulge that, shame on you. Because you're not willing to tell somebody who just starting out how it's going for you. People always say, oh, you don't want to help nobody. You don't want to encourage nobody. They'll tell stuff like, man, you climb up the ladder and you pull it up after you get to the next level. You know, we like to say stuff like that about people. And right here, right now, today, you making money in here, but you making so much you don't want nobody to know. So you won't say. When people see folks that's just like them, notice what the lady said. The lady said, you made 63 and you a woman like me. That's what she said just now. I don't know. Did anybody hear that? Anybody heard that?
Yes. Yeah, we heard Miss
You're a
Diane.
woman
Yes, we
like
did.
me. We typically need to see someone like us doing well at something so we are encouraged that we can do it too.
I didn't mean to disrespect anyone, by the way.
No. It's no disrespect. It's modeling. That's what we do. It's modeling. You know why I eat my food the
Her
way I
voice
eat my
inspired
food?
me.
My
Voice
daddy.
inspired me. I took that little $100 and got out of there. So
Right.
thank you.
It was an inspiration. I'm not hating on it. What I'm saying is it happens every election cycle. A candidate goes to the head of the labor unions, and then the head of the labor union says, I endorse this candidate to everybody who's a part of the AFL-CIO. It's called surrogacy. The reason I need you to say something is because when you say something, people say, he not just saying it, but that person is, and they're just like me. I'm a white woman. I'm a black man. I'm a black woman. I'm a white man. I'm an Asian man. I'm Jamaican. I'm Kenyan. I'm from Nairobi. I'm Namibian. I'm from the Czech Republic. And he says that, oh, wow. If that guy believes in this one here, then I'm just like that person. It's called surrogacy. You have to be willing to say what you are experiencing. I got long off the gold and made the money back for commissions just now. We could do the same thing with any other instrument. Bonds look like they're feeling good. I want to see what they do at 27 and 28. That'll let me know or not. I mean, let me know a lot. Everybody should have all the money that you need to make. Does anybody need any more money? Or is anybody in the red? You got to be willing, people. Going back to it, you got to be willing to say how it's going for you. The only reason you all are here is because I was willing to say, trading works. Let me show you how. So when people come around, you can say, yo, I did this. They'll say, oh, wow, how long you been trading? You can say, oh, I've been trading 5 months. You know what they're thinking? Dang, if they can make $400 in a day and it only took them 5 months, maybe I could do it too. It's a form of encouragement, and don't lose it. Don't lose it. BJ, you only read because you was buying.
Hey, where can I join these NASDAQ sellers at? Where you see a good spot? Get in there.
They're going to play you at every one, so you're going to have to bring in your stock quick. Golden spots will be here.
Order submitted.
20017, 20002. That'll be golden. Got in gold late, made 200. BJ say red 300. Combine first, 1,000. Second, 829 from Zay Patrick. 4,100 last night on GC. Well, what you got today? Very true. It was me, 300 combine. Somebody see what they say? Very true. That's what K say. K is new here. I told y'all when we have the new people, it ain't just the stunt on new people. You have to encourage them. They don't know what we do. We're the only people in the world that do it. Nobody else does what we do. That's why y'all traded and like learn from all them other programs, and now y'all back hollering at your boy. Nobody does what we do.
Order filled.
Nobody. We are the only people that do this like this. We're the only people. The O2s is what I wanted. I wanted the O2s, bro. I hope that they can get up there to them. On the NASDAQ, I don't really front run. I play them right on the nose. So to me, it's between 02 and 17. That feels good for short. The 30s on the ES, even though I feel like we can get a little bit higher on this ES position, I think that if they're being fair, man, they should 38 us. You know what I'm saying? You know, short 38s. That's what feels fair. Somewhere between 38 and 41. The NASDAQ thing. So, hey, if your stop comes in, bring it in quick. You understand what I'm saying? Because this could keep going up on the NASDAQ. You see what I'm saying? So you're in at the O2. Let that stop come in. You feel me? Don't fight it. You would look for like a skinny first target, maybe a 199.82 or 85 or something. That's what you're looking for out of that. Same over here, man. If you get short 30s, you're looking at 26, 25 as an initial target. I would bring the stop in, sell, put your buy stop in, cover. Targeting, you will hope that you can get somewhere down here. You will hope that, but that is not guaranteed. The best I see is like 25s, maybe. Let that happen. All of y'all that said you were down, that's another couple more trades. You know what I'm saying? Another couple more trades there. Did you make your money off of that one?
With no heat.
Dre, I think that was Dre Payton that had that question, say he was looking for a place to sell with the NASDAQ again.
Yeah. I got
Dre, I
in
think he
there.
got into that one, and I don't even think he took no heat.
Nah, my
Dre?
stop came in though. Got me out. I'm pissed. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Let me give you the ATM that you should be using.
Okay.
Use this one.
Yeah, that stop pissed me off. Let
You
me take
put
a
it in
picture.
too quick.
Yeah.
In too quick.
I'm close to my payout. So I'm protecting the money.
I like that. Nice and easy.
Hey Jay, pull that ATM back up again for me.
Use this one. Just waking up.
Thanks, Jay.
Can you show the NQ stop settings, Jay, possibly?
We on YouTube. All my sauce will be gone.
Okay.
But just, you know how I be thinking. You know how I be thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna start being stingy as everybody else. I ask you a question, you don't say nothing. You know, let me start playing how y'all playing it. I'm gonna start getting what the other cats got. I'm gonna go get me an upsell. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get me an upsell on you guys. That's the only way. Nobody want to play nice. You know what? It's something you could do. You want to show love? I'm gonna show you how you show love too. I really do need this too. I'm starting something called Bond Bully TV. This is an old idea, but it's time for it to get going. Sweetheart, that's you? It's the boogeyman. I ain't never seen a boogeyman so beautiful. Scare me anytime. Scare me anytime.
Jay, I was going to ask about Bomb Bully TV.
It's coming back. We're gonna do it.
Good, because I like it. I watch the Top Step TV in the afternoons, and it's pretty good.
It's all right. It's all right. Let me see if I do this and I copy. Here's a link, and I'm gonna drop it in the Zoom chat. Y'all do me a favor. Click it, stand in front of a window, click the link. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, copy the link to your notes on your phone. First step. Everybody do that. Copy the link from the notes on your phone. Copy it. All right. Everybody got that so far? The next thing I want you to do is put it on your mobile device. You know what I'm saying? So if you got to email a link to yourself, text message it to yourself, or send it to yourself on email from your desktop so that you can have it on your mobile. Very good. I want you, when this class finishes in another 30 or so minutes, I want you to walk up to a window and click the link. It's going to ask for a testimonial. Just say what you think about me. Say what you think about the course. Say what you think about the community. Say what you think about the education. Talk about how it's changed your life. Talk about the new mindset, because I would love to hear from you. Sometimes I don't even know if I'm really changing anybody's life because nobody will tell me when their life get changed. So y'all just let me know, okay? Is that fair? Is that good? We're good?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right. Y'all, is there anybody else in the red? Like don't have no money or like need more money or something? Come on, 38s. 38s came in. Ooh, they above them. They above them. Nah, you ain't gonna do nothing.
Order filled.
You ain't gonna do nothing. Your mama ugly and you ain't gonna do nothing. Nah,
Order filled.
I said it. I'm short NASDAQ, short ES, both right now. What's happening?
Jay, can you share your screen?
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
Nope, not yet. I'm letting everybody focus on the thing I asked them to do. Copy that for your boy. Copy the link. You in here with me. You know what it is. Oh, well, that's short. The ATM, the stop has come in. Come on, get down there to this target, little ugly. Come on now. I'm short 0.25 trying to get the 0.6s on the NASDAQ. I'm short 38.
Stop filled.
Dang, they went up and got my stop. I know my entry was late. I should have been in at 40 or 36. I wish to be yours. All right, cool. The 38 stuff is working. That's cool. I think I gave you the 36 short. Did I give anybody a 36 or 31 on the NASDAQ? That should have been in there. I was late to it when I placed the last trade. I think it's good though.
Filled.
I'll do it again just so I can feel like I'm managing it with you. You want this one to get all the way back down to where the first one went. Not sure if it is possible. Targets along the way are 0.3, so you should be taking a target about where you are now. There. Second target is 199.92. Third target 199.80. NASDAQ people. ES people. If you don't take the target, then you can get stopped out. So we got $300 off of that last one right there. 20 to what it was, 0.3. Come here, little ugly ES. The ES is playing tough. To me, 36s are available, and that's about it. Especially with a downward facing bonds. I told you we was going to be selling 26s on the bonds. The highest the market has ever gotten is 115.26 today. Bonds look like they're turning down. The 19s got out at those 26s on the bonds. I feel good about that.
Order filled.
It was a pretty much cake day. I don't know. It wasn't that hard, in my opinion. It wasn't that hard. It wasn't a particularly hard day. If you decided to be a buyer, then you would be doing this. This is where our buying contracts are from when we were calling trades earlier. Should have some here too. So those buying orders, if I were to show you, let me see. Data series, plot executions.
Telephone. Got the keys, got the telephone, got the purse. My shoes.
I don't know why they're not showing my executions, the places where we had orders. That's stupid. We sold down off the open, and then the buyers are kind of in and taking advantage. I don't think we countered on gold, and we should be good to go. So it doesn't matter if you sold with us, if you just took the positions from earlier, but you should have some money on you. Anybody not have any money on them? Anybody in the red? Anybody does not have money? Like, hey, I didn't make any money in here today. Anybody? Okay, we all made money. So run your P&Ls, man. Run P&Ls.
I didn't make any money.
Why not? Why you ain't make it?
Because I didn't like how they were acting around 38s
What
or
you were trading, the NASDAQ or the ES?
ES.
You didn't sell it off the open?
No.
Okay, this is what you're gonna do then. This is what you're gonna do then. No. This is what you're gonna do then. No. This is what you're gonna do then. There's going to be a problem at 53. Once the problem is solved, like we'll do it together if you want, right? How much
Okay.
money you want to make every day?
$400.
Okay. And is the ES all you trade?
Yes. Yeah.
Good, good, good. And have you had recent days where you lost a lot of money?
Mm-mm. I'm protecting my PA.
What do you mean protected? What is it?
I'm not treating it like a combine where,
Why not?
because I don't want to lose it.
Did you want to lose the combine?
No, but
So you didn't
I
want to
risk
lose the
a little more.
combine, you traded. Hold on one second. Let's go to logic. So I want to baseline the logic before you add more information. I'm protecting my PA. I don't want to trade it like a combine. You were successful in the combine and you're in the PA now. So you're saying you don't want to trade the PA successfully.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying in the combine, sometimes I'm a little more risky.
Sometimes you're a little more risky.
And since I've been doing so good in the PA, I don't want to go back. I don't want to come under a certain threshold.
Okay. What size PA is it?
50K.
Good. And what's your current P&L in the P?
Yes. 51 to 21.
And you're trying to get to what threshold?
I want 3,000 before I take my payout.
At what threshold are you allowed to take a payout?
I'm not even sure. I think you have to have that
You don't have
2K.
to make a minimum of 1,000, minimum of 1,500, minimum
I
of what?
thought it was 2K, but I'm not really
It's
sure.
not like you to know the rules, to
What
not know.
company? What
It's
company is
very
it?
unlike you. What company are you with?
Apex.
Anybody in an Apex 50,
If it's a
50K
50K,
PA?
it's 2,600.
So you have to make 2,600 minimum in order to request a payout? Pat?
I think
Yes,
2,600 is the first threshold.
What is it? 2,600, right?
When you say
Yeah.
threshold, is it threshold that must be passed before you can make a withdrawal, or
Yeah.
you can never let the PA go underneath $2,600? Like, what do you mean by threshold?
No, to get a payout, you got to be above 26. If you're under 26, you cannot get a payout. You have
Okay,
to be
let me ask you a
above.
question then. If you get above 2,600 in the PA, what is the greatest amount that you can ask for in a payout or request?
I believe they let you, Apex, it's been a while, but I believe Apex lets you take 500 out now. If you get
Okay, so if you
minimum
get up to
500.
2,600, you could take out 500.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, but no more. Like, you know what I'm
No,
saying? Okay,
no.
cool, cool, cool. And
I
then
think
once
the
you do
max
that, you have
is
to get above 2,600 again in order to get through a threshold and make another payout. Okay. Am I
No,
understanding correctly,
no,
Apex?
they changed the Apex. If the threshold is 2,600, that's what she can get as a payout. The most is 2,600.
No, sir, you're wrong, Christopher. That's not how it goes.
We have a little bit of disquiet or something on the floor, but that is a side note to what we're trying to do.
Can y'all
The biggest thing
explain what a combine is? I'm
in a moment,
sorry.
in a moment. So, Nia,
Okay,
what I
thanks.
want you to
Thank
psychologically
you.
and emotionally try and wrap your mind around is the fact that you are changing how you trade for the sake of what you are trading. That's kind of like a guy being nice when he's dating a girl, but once he marries her, changing how he behaves. That's kind of like every morning you said, "Good morning, sweetheart," and y'all had prayer together. And on Saturdays, y'all always went for an exercise and a brunch. And then, if you ever broke down on the side of the road, he came and fixed a tire and then took your car on the Tire Kingdom to make sure they put a new tire on it for you. And, y'all dating all sweet. And then you say, "I do." And he says, I do. And everybody eats the cake and they eat the chicken. And then y'all go home. And then the next day you get a flat. And he say, well, call AAA then. You going, what? Call AAA? Baby, you my AAA. What are you talking about? Or he don't say good morning no more. When he wake up in the morning, he just get up, scratch, and walk home. Would you like that? Hey, ladies, would you all like that? Would that be good for you?
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
It is
No.
not good to change behavior. It is not good because you're forcing yourself to be somebody that you are not in your PA. And you are by instinct focusing on the lack or the loss rather than focusing on the victory and the abundance of the opportunity that you're inside. That's like a person walking into a mall and saying, you know, I just can't find anything to wear. You're in the middle of the mall. That's like a person walking into a grocery store saying, I'm so hungry, ain't nothing to eat. You're in the middle of food. You cannot be around the opportunity and abundance and then behave with lack. So mentally, what has happened, and this happens all the time, because a PA, and this is how PA companies work, it's really a psychological and emotional challenge. It has nothing to do with trading. It has to do with management, but not necessarily trading skill. You want to pass a PA, do the same thing every day. If you wake up and you say, good morning, baby, how you doing? And before night, you say, good night, baby. And then you go out on dates. Then when you marry her, say good morning in the morning, say good night at night, go out on dates and help her change her tire. Because whatever you did to get the commitment is what you must do to keep it. You cannot emotionally change. You cannot psychologically change because what will happen is if your emotions and psychology change, your behavior will. Now, you have seen 5 good trades today that you didn't take. I know that you have. I know you were probably short 42s off the open, but you said no, because that's kind of scary. Then you wanted to get short. It might have been 30 somethings. I want to say maybe like 31, and you let that pass you by. So you're sitting up and you could have made your $400 3, 4 times today. But because your psychology and emotions are changing, your behavior is changing. I want you to think of your PA as the same old dude you was dating, and now y'all just married. So if he liked his eggs over hard with a slice of cheese and put the grits on top, make them over hard with a slice of cheese and put the grits on top. You see what I'm saying? If the ES used to like that, that's what the ES likes. Do it. Don't be paralyzed by the position you're in. It is a time for you to expand your mind, your heart, your body. Everything should be expanded. Here's opportunity. I've been waiting to get married to this money game. I'm finally in one. Let's go. It's honeymoon time, and I'm taking you for a ride, Shawty. I ain't gonna play. We going. Not only will we get the payout, but we gonna get one after that, and one after that, and one after that. And if you act up, it's all good. I got 4 more combines right behind you, and I got a replicator that'll tear both of y'all up. So what's happening? Trade, be natural. You understand what I'm saying, Nia? Be natural.
Okay.
Be natural. So I don't think you have a I don't know what to trade problem. You have a I'm scared to trade problem.
I don't want to say I'm scared. I'm not scared.
Yeah, you are. What would you say then?
I'm just being extremely cautious.
No, that's what scared people say.
I'm not scared, Jay. I'm over that.
Okay, well then click the button. What's your next trade? I'm gonna listen till you call it out, and then I'm gonna watch you while you take it. Let's see.
Okay, it's the next trade. 60s, 60, 50.
What are you gonna do
It
with
hit
it? What are
once,
you gonna do with it? Buy it or sell it?
sell it. Or then I could also do the
You gonna sell the
57.70.
60/50s? I think you might be late for that trade. It already happened. Last candle on the 5-minute chart. What you gonna do next?
Sell 57.70.
Why would you sell in an upward rising market?
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait, and that's where I see sellers.
You're gonna sell in a market that's rising right now? What is the ES doing? Going up or going down?
It's going up, but I feel
So
like it's
what would you
going
rather be, a buyer or a seller?
a buyer. Okay, so how about this? I buy 46.
Now the Lord is pleased. Yeah. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That makes some sense. 46 is long, 37 is long. That makes sense. Hey, 54 is even giving you some love. 54 is to get you to 57. And if all you want is $400, what you look at, how many contracts you trade? One or two?
One.
So you probably gonna take 2 trades a day. Both of them gonna be 4 to 5 points at a time. So 44s could get you back to 53. That's 9 points. 37s will do even better. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't trade against the flow, trade with it. Trade
Okay.
with it. You know what I'm saying? Trade with the flow. And that's if they let you back in there. I have to leave early today because you know, I have therapy. And it's typically not today, but maybe one of the mentors will help sew it up after we do the surgery. Anybody, Pat or any other mentors in here? Y'all
I'm here, Jay. I'm here. I got you, brother.
Yeah, give them 15 minutes and you know, that sort of thing. All right, Nia, here we go. We're approaching your 46s. I like them. And we'll see how they go. Okay. Let's go check the nature of 55 as well. We should have known. Da, 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 da. I am so young. Oh, I used to be young. Da, da, da. Yeah, man. I hope you get it. I don't know if they're gonna give it to you. I hope you get it. I do. I think you may. 46, it might be tough. I know I have some stuff in the way. I got 53 in the way, and I got, you see these blue lines on my chart? You probably can't see them. Let me show you. I use inventory as a voting system to microscopically detect the market. So you can see, you see how it came down to this blue line at 48? You want the 46. I got one there too, so I'm cool with it. But man, it might be a hard one to get. You see how it come right down? That's because I know how to look at the market like with precision. You dig what I'm saying? And I do teach it, you know, but I'm cool with a 46 if you can get it. It's some stuff in the way. I hope you can get that stuff out of the way.
Okay, and I'm targeting, what am I targeting? I'm targeting 60.
All right. All right.
Is that cool?
If you get in at 48, target 60, you got some opponents. But you know, to me, 60 is grandmama's house. You got over the river and through the woods that you got to get to though. So over the river and through the woods would be 53 and 58. Then you'll get back to them 60s. Okay. So you know how to think and you know what you're doing.
Thanks, Jay.
You already know. Here comes your trade. Here comes your trade. Now we're gonna see if you take it. I'm gonna put a Sim 46 up here just to make sure I get filled.
Order submitted.
Yeah, you should have get filled on a 46 just now. You got filled, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm in it.
All right, cool. Look, it don't hurt. Look at you. You trading. Look, you ain't gotta worry about it. Look, don't be scared of yourself. You have a beautiful mind. Don't be scared. You're already up 46 to 48. Now that's 150 of the dollars right there. 46 to 50, that's 200 of the dollars right there that you want to make out of 400. Now over the river and through the woods now. So don't forget, 48 is a problem, 53 is a problem.
It's
You
sitting
know,
at 53 target.
look at you. Bring your stop in if you get nervous. And if 46 ain't right, it ain't right. But you caught it at the very, very bottom. And look at you. Why are you scared of yourself?
I don't want to say I'm scared. I'm just
Keep lying to yourself and you will never grow. If you're fat, you got to look at a mirror and say you're fat before you decide you're going to lose some weight. If you're dumb, you got to look in the mirror and say, I'm dumb. I need to read a book. You have to admit where you are in order to get where you want to go. And you were scared. You're scared of losing the combine. You're scared of blowing the PA. You're scared. And it was changing your behavior. I don't know why you're scared of yourself. You chose to buy a 46. The highest, the lowest the market went was 45.75. You're amazing. I'm here to coach you through your fear, not through your skill. You already have the skill, Nia. You have the skill. Look at 45 to 53 is eight points and thusly $400, and you just made it. Did you get those 53 targets just now? You should have got them good just then.
Yep, got it.
Thank you for the training.
Stop being afraid of who you are. And stop changing how you behave. I taught you how to trade. Me, not no suck off the side of YouTube. Me, Jason. You seen me before. You know me. You seen my kids. You know my wife. I ain't no liar. And I don't turn people into not ATMs. I turn people into ATMs. Your brain forgets who taught you everything and who you are. And you got to remind yourself sometimes, well, I'm cold-blooded. I bought the very bottom of the candle. I know how to see it. I can do this. I'm unstoppable. You got to believe. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
Don't change up because of this.
Nia getting muscled up for calling that trade, man. People happy, boy. They're happy Nia called that trade.
Look here. Not only did she call it, but she called it when nobody took no heat.
No heat.
None. As soon as you got in, you was in the green. And you ain't never been in the ring. And she afraid. She's sitting on the sideline with her own skill. It's some people who were supposed to be in the Olympics. They just was afraid. Some people who were supposed to be playing NBA, they were supposed to be on our big screen. You know what happened? They were afraid to go to the audition. You're supposed to be big as Denzel right now. You're supposed to be big as Oprah right now. You had your deal to do the talk show in 95, and you didn't take the deal. So now every time you go to the grocery store, you mad. Because you seeing O on the magazine, and you remember when y'all was saying, yeah, we should start our talk shows. And you didn't do it. I have friends like this in my life. Don't be the person that is so afraid of themselves that they are not willing to be. Be. What's the worst that's going to happen? You lose a trade? No, man. Come on, be. You understand me, Nia? Be. Get out here and make your money. I don't care if it's PA, SA, BA, TA, LA. I don't care what it is. Find the buyers, find the sellers, find your setup, get in this market, make this money. Let your stock come in, pull your targets up, take your targets, make this money. We're not in here for fun. We in here because we want to get rid of our bosses, get rid of debt, get out of any student loan issues, pay off somebody's house, retire our spouses, make sure these kids, that's why we in here. We in here for money. Why are we going to take our skill and we have it and there go the opportunity to use it and we don't use it? Nia, you got this. And everybody, I'm talking to all of y'all. Y'all got this. Whoop this market for your boy. Whoop it. It can't stop you. This market can't stop you. If I taught you how to trade, not everybody in here can say that. Some of y'all on y'all 7-day. Y'all in here checking out. But if I taught you how to trade, do what I taught you. Don't go to YouTube and find nothing else. And don't say, but they said this on EYL the other day, and don't say, but I was watching this TV show and they said, do what I taught you. Do what I taught you. I don't know them. I don't know what they are telling you to do. And I don't know how they've tested what they've taught you to do. I know what I've taught. And I'm telling you what you need to do. Just watch the videos, take notes, and do that when you wake up in the morning or at night or in the middle of the night or in the middle of the day. Just do that. Make this money. Don't be afraid of your own brilliance. All right? Man, I think Pat's going to be our leader. Y'all ran some P&Ls. Y'all made some money today? Everybody made money?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Somebody said
Yes,
they made
sir.
$700 off Nia's call, man. They're making
Look
it,
at that.
bro.
Look at
Bazir,
that.
Bazir, he
Look at
made
that.
$700 off Nia's call.
Look at that. Look
I
at
made
that.
I made $450 off her call.
Look at that. Look at that, Nia. Look at you. I want you to look at your beautiful self. I'll see you tonight at mentor meeting for sure. But look at your beautiful self. You are far more than just administratively a mentor. You on these charts and ain't got no reason to back down off them. I'm telling you. All right, I got to go. Instagram, I got to go. YouTube, I got to go. I'm going to disconnect the YouTube feed. Pat, you want the YouTube feed? It don't matter. It's up to you.
No, I'm not.
Brother Jay,
What's going on with it?
will the real trader, I didn't get the real trader link for the meeting tonight. We having a meeting tonight?
It's a meeting for people who want Real Trader. What
Who
you
want
should
Real
be
Trader?
in
Okay.
is you should look for emails on how to move into the final version. You'll start getting migration emails. I have to rip away everyone's machine ID, put everybody into the new thing, then reload everybody's machine ID and start the clock for the year. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
'Cause I
Yeah.
know you were an early adopter. I think you was with me back from May, but your
Yeah, for
year
sure.
is going to start today. So you'll get Real Trader for another year.
Okay. Okay.
You know
Will
what I'm
that
saying?
information also be in Discord?
Yeah, I posted it in Discord this morning, but you'll see it again.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, love. Hey, I love you
Thanks
all.
for changing my life as well. I appreciate you, brother.
And you already know what it is. Let's go buy some more horses, man. Let's go buy some more horses. Hey, I love you all. By the way, combines are places you go to show that you can trade. And once you prove you can trade, they'll give you money to trade with. That's what a combine is. All right. Love y'all so much. Clock on the wall says that's about all. Enjoyed you all and had a ball, but boom, boom, skeet, skeet. I've got to split, but you can stay. We all we got, but that's cool.
We all we
All we
need.
need.
Thanks, Jay.
Hey, that's why they call me the coach's coach, Nia. Yeah, Nia, that's why. I'm the difference maker. Yeah, God is good and he's worthy of praise because he gonna help us all make all this money so we ain't got to worry about these people in this crazy world. I love you. I love you.
Man, that was powerful. Powerful, powerful, powerful. Man, you guys just witnessed a classic right here, man. I know Jay recorded this one. This one is going to go up in the rafters.
Thank you so much, everybody. I just, thank you. I'm going to jump off of here and go to work, see some patients. I appreciate everybody this morning. It was a rough morning for me, emotionally, but I appreciate everybody.
Well, welcome, Donna, and lean in. Okay, keep coming back. We're here for you.
Yeah. So what are my next steps? So I'm in the 7-day free, but I don't, like I said, I don't mind paying. But what is my next? Signed up for a Zoom meeting tonight at 8.
Mm-hmm. That's real true. You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
What is that? Okay, what's the
Want me to answer that, Pat?
Go ahead, because I couldn't hear her. I think.
All right, Donna. Real trader he made a bot. That trades like his brain, like he traded today. The bot trades like that.
Awesome.
And you can buy it, and it's a link, and you can buy it. I can't say how much it is for you right now, but you'll find all that out tonight. But all you have to do is learn your platform, how to set it up, set it and forget it. And whenever you set it, go to work, come home, you should be in the green.
What? Okay, thank you.
That's right. That's right. And it's a bot. And it's better than any of those other bots. You've seen them out there that say, well, it got a buy sign up here and you click the buy sign and then have a sell sign down. No. Ours don't do that.
Oh.
Ours, you just put it on, put the parameters are going to even be put in there for you. You just put it on the instrument you want it and enable it and go on about your business.
Oh my God. It's too good to be true.
Yep.
Okay.
And when you come back to look at it, it should be in the green.
Oh wow. So I'll sign on
Just like Jay traded today, that's
Yeah.
the way it trades.
Oh wow. Okay. And I still want to trade with you all too. And so I'll finish the classes. I think I'm on class 4. I just signed up yesterday. But I'm on video 4 or 5, video 5.
For what? For Cash for the Kingdom?
Cash for the Kingdom. That's yes.
Okay, Cash for the Kingdom. That's a good place to start.
Okay.
Start there for free.
Okay.
And you learn what you can learn there. And then you get the Real Trader. And if he has Level Up Your Bag, I would get that one. If he has that for sale. He showed the 3 he had. I didn't look at those.
Okay,
but if he don't, it's BAM.
Level Up Your Bag. Okay. Yes.
Level Up Your Bag is, to me, is better than BAM.
Okay.
I just started. He has the 3 that he showed today. The master plan. I mean, the basic, which is what you're in now, the 7-day, the master plan, and the elite plan.
Okay. I wrote them down. Okay.
See, that's new for me. See, because I don't keep up with that because I'm old school, and he put out what he's got new. So you do whatever. If you got the link for it,
Donna, there's a link in the chat.
offered.
Just click on the link on the chat. I
And
think
see what's offered. Yeah.
Misha put it in there.
What's
Okay.
offered in it.
Thank
and
you.
whichever one you think you want, that's the one you get.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay.
But if one of them have Level Up Your Bag in it, that's the one I would get.
Okay, I will.
I don't care if it was the elite or whatever.
I know
Level Up Your Bag is the bomb.
Okay, thank you. I love trading. I don't mind trading by myself, but it's so much better when you're with a group to me because you can like as y'all were talking, gold was going off. Gold was going off this morning, started at 9:52 all the way to 10:07. So it's like you guys are very, very powerful. I just thank you so much.
All right.
And I wasn't able to welcome you, but welcome, welcome, welcome. I run the trade room on Wednesdays.
On Wednesday?
If you were there yesterday.
No,
I ran the trade room yesterday.
I just signed up yesterday evening around.
Oh, okay. Well, you missed Money Mode, but you'll get Money Mode next Wednesday.
That's you, Money Mode? Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
All right. I love it. Again, I'm Donna. I'm a nurse practitioner and I'm a psychologist at FNP. I own my own practice, but I'm trying to retire in 3 years. So
I heard you. We got a lot of nurse practitioners in here. A lot of them. A lot of nurses that's trying to get out.
Yes, guys. Save me. But I thank you so much. So I'll finish the classes. I'll join the link, and I will look forward to. Now, let me ask you guys something. Can you attend both groups, like in the morning and at night, if you pay for it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm.
When you buy the trade room, you get morning, night, and you get Saturday practice.
Yay! Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Y'all brighten my day. Y'all really truly brighten my day.
Yeah. People gonna wonder why you twiddling your toes when you're at work today. You're gonna be humming up a storm. Cause you know something they don't know, you on your way out.
Yes, ma'am. I'm trying to
especially with Real Trader Girl.
Yeah.
Everybody's been waiting for that. Even the traders that make big racks every day waiting for that. Because they want their time back.
Right.
They want their time back. So instead of them having to put it in, they let the Real Trader put it in.
I made that 63,000. I'm still looking for that Real Trader.
That's right.
I'm telling you that.
Right.
Did you make it on a put? I mean, well, I say put for options, but did you make it on like the Q or ES?
I traded a night session with Rose, and then I traded a day session with Sam. And over that 2 sessions, I made 63,000, but I traded 4 instruments.
Oh, 4, right. Okay. Congratulations. I have 4 instruments pulled up on my my computer, on my chart. So I use the 4 screen. so I can see, and I set my alerts and while I'm at work right now, seeing patients. So that's the good thing about telehealth with mental health, because I can see them on telehealth and just click a button over here as it hit my alert. But thank you. You inspired me so much. I can't wait to work with y'all. Thank you.
Oh, we're so
All
happy
right, we
to have
can't wait
you.
for you to come with us. Come,
Yeah, I was happy to hear y'all voices. It was like a sign for my grandma. Like, oh, I wasn't trying to disrespect anybody, but you feel
Yeah,
more.
she's guiding you. She's guiding you. Yeah, my grandma been gone a long time, and I still hear her.
Yeah, she got me some
Yeah.
good women today. So I was so excited.
Mm-hmm.
I heard somebody voice this morning, because
Yeah,
that's
we
how.
have a lot of women in here. Yep. Doing. We got some that's doing it. Everybody's doing excellent, but some are. You learn at your own pace, and you come to your psychology in your own pace. So
Right.
some might be doing better than others, but we don't stop. We still go.
That's right.
We still keep on trucking, because we know at the end we gonna win.
That's right. I'm so happy to be over here without those Greeks. I'm telling you right now, I don't mind trading options here and there, but it's not something I can do every day. I'm not an options. I'm not a Greek trader. I can do it sometimes, hit and miss, or here and there. I've mastered it, but it's not something that I like. I like to get in and get out.
Yeah, I don't hit my target fast enough. I exit too fast, and then I'll be mad. I didn't hit my target, and I'm out.
Me too.
After today, because it kept on touching it and going back, and then touching it but not hitting it.
Right.
I was so mad, but hey, it's like that. I still made enough.
Okay, and then I'll learn
Right.
combine and the PA. I'll learn about that in these master classes, right?
In the combine, I don't know if he teach about combines, but you'll learn about combines in the class, in the trade room, and
Okay.
if you get on Discord or get your wealth window together, you can ask for somebody if you have time. Does anybody have time? Zoom with me to teach me about combines.
Okay.
And
Damn
I'm
strong.
retired, so if I see it and I have time, I will do it.
Thank you.
You can
Look
hit me
strong.
up,
Sam strong.
Manez Bazard or Sam Strong or DG or anybody, Greg. It's just if we have time.
Thank you. I understand. I'm a fast learner too.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I just taught myself this last week. So yeah. Thank
There's
you.
not much to learn. It's just what companies. We'll explain all the companies to you, and you decide which one you want to go with. But I'm a cheap Charlie. I like Boolenex. If it ain't 91% off, I don't want it. But I might have to change up. I bought level 2 now, so level 2 is supposed to be better. Now I say if it ain't $43, I don't want it.
Oh.
So, and you just have to make your choice about, what company it is, because they all have different rules,
Yeah. Yeah.
and some of them are better than others.
That makes
Yeah.
All right.
You got to go to work. So if you got to go, you got to go. I'm on the road. I'm on the way to the doctor.
Oh, okay.
Right now.
Yes. And I'll
All
see
right.
you guys in the morning, I believe it is.
Come on. We'll be here.
Okay. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Everybody will.
It's about that time, guys. Before I let everybody go, I just want to reiterate the people
How
that
the
are new.
kitties doing? How the kitties doing, Pat?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to talk about it right now, Mo.
Okay.
We had our third week. It ended yesterday. It's been a great turnout. We have one more week. So anybody that, might have not heard about it, their head was buried in the sand, or you didn't know, or you knew, and you have kids, you have nephews, the ages 9 to 17, 18 years old, high school senior. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. Sign up. It's free. Let your kids come spend an hour with us between Sunday night through Wednesday night. But when you sign up, only sign up for the 4th week, because that's the only week left. The other 3 are gone. So if you're going to sign your nephew up or your your neighbor or whoever you want to sign up, just put them in the 4th week and we'll get them in. Okay, it starts Sunday. Anybody got any questions on that? All right. Well, I think everybody made all the money they needed today. That's for sure. I know Nia did. We watched it in real time. She got that big smile on her face.
Hey, Pat.
Yes.
I signed up. When do the emails go out for the kids?
Saturday morning they go out.
Email go out Saturday morning. Okay, thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, if you signed up and you're gonna get an email, please check your spam. A lot of people have been missing the classes because they went to their spam and they contact me later saying they didn't receive the email, they saw it late, so check your spam, okay? It might not go to your inbox. All right.
Okay. All right. I'll check Sunday morning then both. Thank you.
Saturday morning, by 12 o'clock, you should have it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Hey, it's been a great day, man. It's been a great day. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Jay,
thank you.
I think we can all testify to that. But that's it for me. I'm getting ready to go to the gym.
Well, really quick, Pat, before you go get your muscle swole. For Apex, right? If you're gonna use it on like if you're gonna use it with Replicanto, does it have to be rhythmic or trade ovate? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Replicanto, you can put Apex. I just put my Apex on Replicanto. I got 2 Trade Ovate accounts and I put them on Replicanto. They were fine.
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right. You guys have a good day. Trade safe.
You too. Thank you.
Okay. We all we got, but that's cool.
All we need.
We need.